y'all? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interests activated, okay? With the best interests of me and the collective at heart, you're always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Obviously, we need this big ass sage for this reading, okay? Because I don't know, somebody was just trying to send me like some sort of message, you know, like don't do it type shit. Okay, like no, this is happening. Okay, so someone's child is sleeping with their teacher, okay? I wrote student-teacher relations and witnesses to the relationship, okay? It says, so we got number 60, okay, the 60th I Ching, okay? It says limits and connections, okay? It says limits are necessary to channel energy, guide purpose, and lend direction to life, okay? So I feel like whoever this teacher is, okay, they don't really have any guidance, okay? They don't have any real connection to, you know, the divine, okay? It says swimming in a sea of boundless opportunity leads to exhaustion, okay? And I feel like, you know, on the other hand, you know, your child or whoever, you know, this is in this situation, you know, they're full of potential, okay? They are a hidden source of power for those who wish to do noble deeds, okay? It says a hidden source of power for those who wish to do noble deeds is the study of the past, okay? So the next thing I wrote was talk to your child, okay? So this could be energy of the past, okay? This could be something that is no longer happening, or this could be something that's going on right now, okay? I wrote pedos, but we're gonna say SOs, okay? Because I don't want to get like flagged or anything from saying that over and over again, okay? Which is some shit we should be allowed to fucking say, okay? So it says SOs are choosing professions that involve working closely with underage children, okay? I was watching this movie, okay? And, you know, it was the girl who initiated the connection, you know what I'm saying? But then she like dumped the teacher, okay? She dumped the teacher for somebody else, okay? And the teacher started getting jealous, okay? Started like tripping over her, you know, like incubus, succubus, okay? He did some extra shit, like he shot himself, and it was an old movie, okay? It was an old movie. It was really good, actually, but that's not the point, okay? The point is, pay attention to your kids, okay? Or even if you could be someone, okay? You could be in college, okay? And you could be, you know, sleeping with your teacher, okay? This teacher is bad news, okay? We got competitors, those who seek to dim or steal your light in an attempt to make themselves outshine you, wanting to be better than you, okay? So, I don't know. I feel like it could be more, I'm really leaning more towards that energy, you know, towards you're already grown and you're just like messing with the professor or something like that. But it could totally, but because I wrote working closely with underage children, okay? So, just everybody be mindful. If you're, you know, in college and you're sleeping with, you know, a teacher or professor, you know, watch that dude or watch that bitch, okay? Because they could be scandalous, you know, they could be really competing with you, really wanting, you know, your youth or whatever, you know. And some of you guys, you know, you could have connections to your child's teacher, you know, and they could like really pick and mess with your child, okay, or try to do something to your child to get payback, okay? We got intuition and high level demon, okay? Follow your intuition, okay? We got empath. This person could be a dark empath, okay? They could be giving your child gifts, okay? Using some sort of gift magic on them, okay? This person is some sort of witch or warlock, okay? Trying to absorb their energy is what they're trying to do, okay? That's what these SOs love to do, okay? They love to absorb the energy of the youth, okay? And then act like victims, like they need some forgiveness for for that shit, okay? But Spirit's saying if you've had that nudge, if you've had that feeling, okay, then you need to pay very close attention to your intuition about that, okay? Let me get another one of these for the overall energy, Spirit. This one. Evil eye, okay? It says, a look given to inflict harm, bad luck, or suffering onto another person, to curse someone through the eyes out of jealousy, envy, or malintent. You know, it's so weird. Like, I don't know. It's like they want to mess with the child, okay, because of the child's spiritual rank, you know, because they come from dark forces, you know. They really want to sacrifice the child is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing sacrifice the child. I'm hearing like, you know, like chanting, you know, like sacrifice the child. It's like, it's so fucking creepy, bro. Okay, look, we got scripted reports of events taking place that serve to push a specific agenda, okay, being fed lies and half-truths, okay. Be careful not to be bamboozled, you know. Someone could be trying to bamboozle your child, you know what I mean, trying to make them think that this is okay. This is what teachers do, you know. This is what we do in tutoring sessions. I thought someone told you, you know, or that's what I'm hearing. Like, this is how we do it, you know. And then I wrote Drake, okay, how deep I gotta dig for you to pipe down. It's like this person could be like, I don't know, like badgering your child almost, okay, like, look, messing with them in school, you know, humiliating them in front of others, you know, and then like trading sexual favors to stop the humiliation or something like that, you know. Love bombing them, okay, apologizing to them after doing, you know, inappropriate things, you know, begging them not to tell anyone. Spirit saying, use your magical gifts. Use your magical gifts. Protect, fight back, manifest. That's what it says, okay? We got Hindu, okay? You could be into Hinduism, okay? Or, you know, this person could be, they could be Indian, okay? Like East Indian is what I want to say, okay? It says breaking up happy homes, chaos agent, home wrecker, okay? Your child could be acting out, okay? Your child could be acting totally reckless, you know what I mean? Making unusual decisions that they wouldn't usually make, okay? It says secret society protection, okay? Protection from someone in a secret society, okay? So this person could be getting protection from a secret society. Of course, you know, they are full of SOs, okay? It says court case, okay? Child support, domestic violence, attacks, civil matter, crime, fraud, theft, okay? This could even be something you're already in court about, okay? Something you're already going through, something that you already found out in the past, because I did say a hidden source of power for those who wish to do noble deeds is the study of the past, okay? Arrest warrants busted, okay? So somebody could be about to get busted for this, okay? For doing inappropriate things with students at your child's school, okay? Just be mindful, okay? Like, pay attention, you know, really question your children, okay? Talk to them. Your child could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus, or that person could be a Taurus, which is kind of scary, okay? We got stalkers, because my son is a Taurus, okay? It says stalkers, watchers, unhinged, okay? These teachers could be talking to your children on social media, okay? We got royal lineage, okay? Your children are royal, okay? Your children are surrounded by good on all four sides. Your children are extremely spiritually protected, okay? This person could be this SO, okay? They could be 50 to 60 years old, okay? If you don't know what the SO stands for, okay, it stands for, you know, offenders, okay? So we got arson, okay? We got job interference, okay? Bringing drama to the workplace, showing up on your job, co-workers plotting on you. So maybe their co-workers are on to them, or they got on to them, okay, and told on them or something, you know. But they could have been doing a lot of lying, okay? Lying, you know, being like, heck no, that wasn't me, that was them, you know, I was framed, you know, they're just trying to protect this one teacher. Or it could be true, okay? They could have blamed some teacher for touching your child, and it wasn't that teacher. It was another teacher that they were all protecting, okay? Because you guys have real power, okay? You guys are chosen ones, you and your children, okay? You guys have God-given, authentic, natural talents, okay? And you know, a lot of these secret society people, okay, they're stuck in their egos, okay? They power tripping, they power hungry, okay? You know, I'm really hearing like control at all costs, you know, or like I don't know, they're just really ego driven is what I'm hearing, okay? Karma though, attention, karma, okay? They are paying for what they have done to you, okay? Justice prevails, wrongs corrected, justice being served, court case won. So if you are in court about this, okay, and you're worried that this person might get away with this, okay, they're not going to get away with this. There is no deal with the devil that can save them from your ancestors, okay? Their plans have failed, okay? It's not working out, okay? They could be losing control, okay? Realizing that they're looking at some real time here, okay? They thought that they were above the law. They had some sort of God complex going on, okay? Somebody could be a Capricorn. I also seen Gemini, okay? Spiritual surveillance says every move, deed, energy, or thought sent or done towards you is being seen and recorded by your spirit team. There is nothing they can do that cannot be found out by you through spirit, okay? We got deal gone wrong again, okay? We got karmic friends coming up against you, okay? Some of your friends could have been involved in this shit, okay? Guilty. Everybody guilty. Guilty. I wish I had a gavel, okay? I wish I had a motherfucking gavel. I would hit that shit and be like, guilty. Because they have gone to court about it and they are guilty, okay? They could be trying to present as some sort of false divine masculine or feminine. They could even be going through some sort of emergency situation, okay? They might wake up dead is what Spirit said. In dangerous company, ops in the camps, okay? Look, 0 to 10, okay? This could be people in your home, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a teacher. You know, if you think about the role of a teacher, anyone can be a teacher, okay? An older brother or sister can be a teacher. You know, an uncle or an auntie could be a teacher, okay? A grandmother or a grandparent could be a teacher. A father or a mother could be a teacher, okay? So pay very attention. If you have that weird feeling, that niggling feeling, or something in your intuition that tells you that somebody that spends time around your children is not right, then pay attention to it, okay? We got Pisces. So pay attention to it, okay? Okay, what else? Tell me more about this, the SOs. I don't know. We got the shapeshifter at the bottom of the deck, okay? Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment, okay? So this person is a very good manipulator, like I said. You know, they're able to, you know, change their face very quickly, okay? And to look innocent. They could look like they would never, okay? Like they could give that, you know, and it's just me, myself, and I solo ride until I die, okay? It could be someone who is alone all the time, you know? They could even, like I said, a guide, okay? They don't necessarily have to be a teacher, you know what I'm saying? They could just be someone who acts like some sort of guide, some sort of positive role model to your children or something like that. You know what I mean? And it says there's someone who places financial gain over imparting spiritual insight. Okay, we got destroyer. Okay, intoxication with destructive power and destroying others' dreams and potentials. Okay, so this is someone who likes to steal the joy of the younger generation. Okay, to, you know, do things to them to ruin their child nature. Okay, I cannot make that shit up. Tenacity, my bad, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Okay, like, ugh, this person is fucking nasty. Okay, fucking filth, bro. It says rescuer. Okay, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate and keeps the rescued ones needy. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like, you know, they could be like, okay. Also, let me change the way I'm reading this a little bit, okay? This is rescuer, okay? And this is the queen right here, okay? And it says, becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding, okay? So, you know, they're going to have a very public and embarrassing arresting, okay? Like, or they did, you know, like, I don't really know if this is past, present, or future type of energy, okay? I feel like, you know, spirit, the way they're talking through me is kind of like switching in between, okay? This could be past, present, or future, okay? This could be upcoming energy, okay? So just check in with your children, you know, anything that you pay attention to or that you know, sniff out, you know, and decide you have a problem with, it is handled, okay? Because you have that Midas touch, okay? You are like an exorcist, okay? You are an exorcist. When you come in, when you come through, all the demons gotta go, okay? So make sure that you you know, pay attention, okay? Get investigative, like look around. Like I'm definitely I'm feeling like I need to do it too, you know, like look around, look in your kids like phone, okay? Look in their business, okay? I don't give a fuck about them being like why? Nah, fuck that. Run it, give it up, okay? Because they got some sort of vampire in their energy, okay? Some sort of fucking martyr, okay? Somebody with some sort of addiction to self-pity, you know, and they're using that energy to kind of, you know, coerce your children, okay? It says depleting others for their own psychic survival, okay? Chronic complaining and codependency. Jeez Louise. What else? To get me through the night. That was so I used the Spiritual Warfare deck by King of Aloha, okay? And I used the Order in the Court deck by King of Aloha, and I used the Archetype cards, okay? And this is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. We got Lavender with Surround Yourself with Love, okay? You are surrounded with this amazing energy of love, you know. You could even have a couple of friends, you know, that are ride or die, that really have your back. You can have a cat, okay? You could be someone who really enjoys reading, okay, or just sitting and conversing with yourself. You could hang certain herbs and things in your home, okay, for protection, to bring in the energy of love and things like that, okay? That really does help and protect your child, but in some cases, you know, you really have to, you know, jump in there and do a little bit more, okay? We got the mural with be your own first priority, you know, and I feel like your children are absolutely included in that, you know. Like if you have to slow things down and just to pay a little bit more attention, you know, I definitely have been on that, you know, paying attention to my son, you know, when are you leaving? When are you coming back? Do you have homework? What's going on? You know, Spirit's been having me like not on his head, you know, to the point where I'm just hovering too much and I'm breathing down his neck, but definitely having me parenting in a different type of way, okay? So just be very aware of the way that you're parenting, okay? You know, there is no right or wrong way to do it, but just make sure that you are giving your children enough attention, you know, and making them feel like, you know, they can come to you and tell you what's going on, okay? So we got Spaceship, okay, with don't be afraid to sing, you know, and also if you do find anything that you don't like or that is going on, you know, make a big fuss about that shit, okay, because it is important, okay, and it could save the lives of other children is what Spirit is saying, okay. We got Expectations, okay, don't seek anyone's approval. So, I mean, like, if your intuition is telling you that something is going on, you know, you don't need anyone to come in and validate that shit is what Spirit's saying, okay? If your intuition is like, it's that person right there that's fucking with your child, okay? Believe your intuition and, you know, don't back down on it, okay? Because you definitely have a lot of guides around you, okay? We got this potion with remember to practice self-love, okay? Spirit saying, you know, you might think that you're just this little basic witch, you know, or like you don't really have much power, but you really do pack a huge major punch, okay, when it comes to getting rid of threats and you know, exercising these demons. Like you really don't play, okay? That is when all of your strength comes out, and especially about your kids, okay? You deserve sugar, not salt, okay? And you can always rewrite the story is what it says. And it says you've earned all of your stripes, okay? So it's like, you know, Spirit's like, you've been through enough, okay? We're not going to be doing this, okay? This is what we're not going to do, okay? So this could even be preventative, okay? This could be a preventative message, okay? Pay more attention to your children. You got people competing with your kids. You got people evil eyeing your kids, all because of the light that you stand in, okay? And they stand in that very same light because they came from you, okay? So just pay very close attention, okay? But there is justice coming to this entire situation, okay? If this is something that's going on, okay? This is going to lead to some sort of new beginning, okay? Or they might actually literally put this SO to death, okay? That's the second time they said that. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? This person could be feminine, okay? They could be a woman. They could be a woman, and they're very, very manipulative, okay? They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But they don't have to be. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. But whoever they are, you know, they kind of cause conflict, you know, wherever they go, you know, or they could, like, I don't know, manipulate your child to be a little bit more rowdy, okay? To be an issue for you. You know, you might be noticing, like, all of a sudden, you know, your child has an attitude, your child has a problem, your child has issues, you know what I'm saying? And they really didn't have this, you know. This person is, you know, sort of trying to knock your child's way of thinking, you know, off, okay? Like, they're trying to unbalance your child, okay? Look at the devil, okay? Look at the devil, okay? And the Emperor fell out in reverse, okay? And the Page of Swords fell out in reverse too, okay? It's like they're trying to affect your child's stability, you know, and they're keeping a close eye on them, really watching them. So I feel like it has to be someone, you know, like relatively close to them. We got the Hierophant, okay? Your child is definitely protected by God, though, okay? Your child's protected by God, so they touched the wrong one if they fucking got the chance to touch them, okay? But I feel like, you know, your ancestors is ready to blow all this shit up. Okay? They ready to blow all this shit up about it, okay? Look at the High Priestess, okay? Like, if you have the feeling, okay, if you think that anything is going on, okay, anything, overrate your intuition, okay, because your shit is so strong, you are not tripping, okay? And teach your child, you know, teach your child to speak up too. Teach them not to be holding on to people and possessions and things that don't serve them, you know what I mean? Show them what a manipulator does, you know, like, educate your child. This kid, like I said, this doesn't have to be something that is happening, you know. If this has happened, please believe you're going to definitely receive justice for this shit. But this could be some upcoming energies that someone is going to try on your child, okay? So, you know, be ahead of the curve is what Spirit's saying, and teach your children, you know, the wealth that they possess and that people wish to come after them, okay? That's Taurus energy again with the King of Pentacles, okay? And we got the Nine of Wands, you know. Like, just talk to them, you know, let them know if anything's bothering them, you know, if they feel uncomfortable at all, if anything gives them any type of anxiety, okay? Explain to them the way that that's how their gifts work, and that that's the moment where they need, if they feel like that ever at school or around any other adults, then they are to walk away, okay? That person is not coming with an offer of love, okay? That person is coming to emotionally and mentally manipulate them, okay? Like, just really explain to your children the way that explain to them that they are rich, okay? And so therefore they were born with that target on their back, okay? Because there's some vampire, okay, trying to get at your children. Somebody could have sent that fucking vampire, okay? I feel real strongly about that, okay? This is deeper than just, you know, oh, they just like your child and they just picked your child, okay? It says, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. It says, I'm obsessed with you, okay? So somebody could be, you know, targeting your children just because they're obsessed with you, just because you won't talk to them, okay? Will this pain ever stop? You know, they're feeling really, really hurt, really, you know, jaded about the way that you've been treating them, you know? This could be someone who is communicating with your child and you don't even know they're communicating with your child. I'm seeing, like, you know, somebody's child walking home from school and, like, their ex or someone that the child would normally trust pulling up to them and talking to them, okay? It says, I can't stop thinking about you. You know, that could be what they're saying to your child, you know, like, oh, you know, I was really thinking about you, you know, I wanted to just come, you know, I wanted to give you a little bit of money. I wanted to come spend a little bit of time with you, you know, I don't want to be alone, you know, I really could use a friend, you know, your mom's not talking to me right now, and this happened and that happened, you know, and really, like, guilt tripping your child, okay, to spend time with them, okay? Like, this person is really hurt and lost, okay? Like, and they, like, just really have a talk with your children and let them know, you know, like, anybody I'm not talking to, you're not talking to them either, baby. Anything. And if anybody does pull up on you and talk to you, you know, make sure you're reporting everything back to me, you know. Let them know you're here to support and protect them and that you do things for a reason, okay? This is how you're going to be successful in ending that cycle where kids are, you know, open to this, you know. Train your children to what they need to be closed off to what to give your children proper boundaries, okay? Really work with them and teach them and show them, no, this is what you do, this is what you don't do, okay? So that you can try to prevent this, okay? This could even be a King of Pentacles too, okay? Like, because the Queen of Swords came out in reverse, but also there could be a King of Pentacles, okay? This could be male or female. So it could be a female air sign or a male earth sign, okay? Yeah, but you are in this energy where you're coming in from the cold, okay? Like, any conflict or issues that you've had in the past, you know, they were only temporary negative times, okay? So if this is something that you've been through, you know, I want to let you know that this really is over. You know, you really have come to this new beginning type of energy, you know, and if this is something that, you know, you're needing to prevent, you know, just know your children are safe, okay? Like, they're not going to actually, excuse me, that's confirmation on that, okay? Your children are safe. They're not going to actually have to go through this, you know, but there could definitely be some teacher or something trying to initiate some sort of connection with someone's child at this time, okay? Somebody that works for some sort of secret society, okay? So just be very careful. I'm definitely going to talk to my son when he comes home, okay? But you guys have victory over any and all obstacles that anyone's trying to present for you and your children, you know, with the Chariot. So really don't worry, okay? You could be a Cancer. Cancer came out twice, okay? This is a time of celebration for you, okay? So just make sure that you do what you're supposed to do, you know. Don't be like, you know, feeling like, you know, oh, you know, I fought all these battles and now it's time to be done, you know. Spirit's really saying, you know, like, the battle's never done, okay? Like, the people, like, when it's quiet, they're just out trying to figure out how they're going to regroup and how they're going to try to attack you and your children again, okay? So don't ever feel like, you know, you're out of the woods. Always stay on your toes when it comes to protecting you and yours. Yeah, we got the Magician, okay? That's why you learned that magic, okay? So that you can use it to protect you and yours, okay? That's how you're going to stay in this Four of Wands energy, okay? So just be very careful, be mindful. I feel like this is more of a warning than anything, okay? That somebody's trying to kick off some student-teacher relations with your child, okay? Look at this, trying to come and offer your child some sort of connection of love, maybe even offering them money with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, offering them big happy times and acting like, you know, they're friends, you know, like their family, you know, like they would win with them in some sort of way, you know, giving them gifts and things to keep them tempered, to keep them calm, you know, like making your child really feel like they're benefiting when they're really being taken advantage of, okay? So just talk to your children, like Spirit keeps saying, okay, and make sure that there's nothing like this going on, okay, because your children possess the spark of the divine, okay. They were all born with it, okay. It says, I reignite the spark of the divine within me and recognize I'm a part of all of creation. You know, I feel like this is something that you had to reawaken in yourself, but your child didn't have to do that, okay, because you came to break all of the cycles and go through all of that karma and all of that bullshit for your children, okay. You did it for them already, just like you know, Jesus did it for you, okay. It says with the solar plexus chakra, okay, it says I take actions daily that awaken my personal power, you know. So I feel like, you know, somebody could be planning some sort of solar plexus attack on you and your children, okay. Spirit saying your rest is very important to you right now, okay. So make sure that you get some rest, okay. Make sure you know, that you're tucking your children in, you're caring for them and watching over them, you know, because they're going through these spiritual integrations and these spiritual upgrades right along with you, okay. It says, I combine body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity to a new dimension, okay? And we got sacred space, you know. Make sure that your home is a safe haven for your children, okay? You know, don't hit them. Like, nurture them and care for them, okay? They're special children. They're not normal children. They're not bad, and they're not overactive, okay? They're fucking special. So take care of them. Treat them as such, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Allow them to exercise their throat chakra, okay? Allow them to speak and make them feel comfortable, okay? They see things a lot more clearer than you do. I mean, not like more clear, you know what I mean, but they're more wise than you could be giving them credit for, is what Spirit is saying, okay? So just talk to your children, you know. This could have been something that even, you know, tried to go on, you know. Somebody could be like courting your child, like trying to seduce them, you know what I mean, offering them money and things, you know, but your child is just kind of smart and just taking what they're giving them, but not, you know, being alone with them or something like that, you know. Tell your child it's dangerous to court danger like that, okay? It says, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight that you seek. Look at this page marked off, okay? It says, the temples of light, the union of Isis and Thoth, Sekhmet. So maybe those, they protect you. It says, for example, one interesting triad includes Sekhmet and Wadjet, who have many similarities. Working with Nekhbet Mother Mut, Sekhmet and Wadjet express the energy of fire, both having the capacity to consume and transform. They shatter old forms quickly. All the winged deities have their source in air and are closely connected with spirit, okay? So I feel like this is what you and your children have going on. You know, you guys are very protected by Sekhmet and Wadjet, okay? This energy of fire, you know, it's like anybody that comes up against you and your children, you and your family, you and your legacy, they are burnt down, okay? They get quickly burnt by the sun, okay, is what I'm hearing. It says, Nekhbet Mother Mut flies high, which gives her a lofty perspective of the big picture and the capacity to teach, okay? Yet despite this strong air component, she is piercing with her energies, which is fire, and as an elder crone who appears as a large bird, she also carries the grounded energy of earth. Didn't I say with this earth energy, okay? It says, when these three Neteru show up together, action is needed now. And you may feel this with a sense of urgency, okay? This triad also conveys that old egoic structures are breaking down and the transformation of shamanic journeys into the mystery are at hand, okay? So like I said, you know, talk to your children. Make sure that you are communicating with them at this time and making sure that they're communicating with you clearly what's going on. Ask them about their day. What happened. What did you learn. Did you do anything interesting. I try to engage my son in conversation when he comes in, as long as I'm not recording. It says a powerful triad of male Nidoru include Thoth or Thuthuth, Khonshu, and Ptah. Okay, Thuthuth is the teacher. Thuthuth, the teacher, is air. He embodies the highest concept of mind as he articulates, communicates, and names the things that are manifest. Khonshu expresses all the elements as he changes phases and faces like the moon. Okay, didn't I say this person always changes their face? Okay, they like this person has great cloaking. Okay, but your child is very gifted and they can see through the mask, okay? And they're just not used to children being gifted. So it's like kicked off some sort of obsession, okay? Or this is an obsession that someone already has with you, like I said. So what else? It says he is also, it says Khonshu expresses all the elements as he changes phases and faces like the moon. He is also the wanderer, an auspicious presence when someone is on the move, okay? So your child could definitely be a wanderer, okay? It says Ptah is the maker, okay? Issuing forth manifestations of matter and earth, okay? As he brings dreams to life, okay? I feel like, your child is more in a wanderer energy and you're more in this Ptah maker type of energy. You could be very focused on bringing in this legacy, building something for your children, but just make sure that you're not neglecting your children, in this chase for the money. Make sure that your children's, souls and integrity and their emotional bodies have a chance to stay intact and develop the way they were meant to develop. Okay, it says a person drawing these three in a single reading has access to all the information he or she needs to make the necessary changes to get to the right place to accomplish something or move a current situation along. Okay, so they're saying you have all the power and resources, everything that you need, to really handle and get on top of and ahead of this situation before it does become student-teacher relations, full out, okay? We got the inner child, okay? Protect your child's inner child at all costs. I feel like your inner child could have taken on a lot of trauma, a lot of issues, a lot of problems when you were younger. You could have dealt with molestation and all kinds of things like that. I'm sorry to just throw it out there like that. I don't mean to trigger anyone, but this could be something of your past. You've already broken this cycle for your child, okay? So, but also it requires a certain amount of protection and attention on your part is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. We got transformation, okay? I feel like, your child is experiencing a lot of transformations. Your child, she looks like, a teenage girl to me. Your child could be just now developing, she could be getting, boobs and, a little butt, and she could have a lot of older men looking at her and she could embody that wise, older type of energy, okay? So just be on top of that shit, okay? Protect her, please, and protect your boys too. They develop too. They get those chests and they get those arms, and it's like, where are you getting muscles from? You're not exercising, okay? But just protect them, because people are sick, okay? And they will try to stop your children from shining from within, okay? This says shine from within. It says looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty, and I feel like this is also a time for you to be very accepting of your child, really promoting their inner beauty, their independence, and, really upping them and making them feel very secure with you so that no one else can come in and coerce your child or tell them things that you don't tell them. Tell them everything they need to hear so that nobody can come in and make them feel like they're getting some sort of attention that they weren't getting from you, okay? Spirit saying find a balance between your work life and between paying a lot of attention to your child, okay? Because there's a lot of things going on out here in the streets, okay? And we need to be very aware of our children at this time. So this is the Harry Potter Magical Meditations deck. Also, teach your children to meditate. You know, I'm kind of having a hard time sitting my 14-year-old down, you know, and getting him to just focus. You know, I have 3 kids, but only one of them lives with me, okay? The other 2 went to live with their dad, and, you know, he went to jail, so now they live with his mama, okay? And so I don't get to see them, okay? She is my baby mama. So, you know, just make sure that you, if you can, you know, if you do have contact, you know, you could have gone through some sort of situation like that too, you know, where you're not talking to your children. Spirit saying don't overwork yourself with worry, okay, because they are being very protected, you know, and anyone who does try to come up against them, okay, they will be facing this justice and this judgment, okay. So it says in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Hagrid experiences prejudice as a result of his half-giant heritage. Sadly, this is not an isolated incident. This wizarding world as a whole struggles with prejudice, both against muggles and muggle-born witches, okay? So I feel like, you know, period, there's lots of people out to attack not only you but your children too because of their half giant heritage, okay? Your children could be Nephilims, okay? That's so interesting, okay? What else? We got resistance twice, okay? It says, most noble of you, Harry, to shield me, but as it's been pointed out, the parchment clearly says Dumbledore's army, not Potter's. I instructed Harry to form this organization, and I alone am responsible for its activities, okay? So it's like you're responsible for your child, okay, is what Spirit is really saying. You know, you're responsible for them and for the choices that they make. You know, like, parents really do get karma for not teaching their children the proper ways to be, the proper way to act, the proper way to save themselves, to protect themselves. It's up to you guys to, you know, guide your children and lead them in the right way to go. You know, just because they're over 18 doesn't mean they are no longer children, okay? You're not really grown until you're like older than 25, okay? It takes a lot of life experience, okay, in order to be considered grown, okay? So, just be very mindful, okay? It says in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Fred and George Weasley challenged the regimen of the tyrannical Professor Umbridge by unleashing a barrage of fireworks in the middle of the 5th year's owl exams before making an impressive exit on brooms, okay? So, you know, I feel like that's very symbolic, you know, because the rebellious students, you know, they kind of punished Professor Umbridge, okay, because she was so uptight, you know, and always trying to control every single little thing, you know, so they set off fireworks, you know, but I feel like that rebellious energy is, you know, very symbolic to this, you know, like everybody hated to see Fred and George Weasley coming because they always knew that they would play pranks and things like that. You know, your child could be into prank videos and stuff like that, okay? So be very careful with that. Be careful that they're not playing with people too much, you know, making themselves targets for others, okay? It says the ones that love us never really love us, and you can always find that. I mean, the ones that love us never really leave us, and you can always find them in here, okay? So your children are very, very protected by the ancestors, okay? They know the importance of them, okay? It's like they already have jobs for them is what they saying. We already got jobs for them, okay? It says the Sorcerer's Stone is a legendary alchemical artifact that has the power to create the elixir of life, okay? A potion with the ability to make a person immortal, okay? Your children are immortal, okay? And they have the ability to teach others to be immortal if they don't feel like, or they're not aware that they are, okay? Your children wake up other people, okay? Your children might surprise the shit out of adults when they talk to them in public because they can't believe your child is so advanced in the mind, okay? It says only one person has ever managed to create the stone, my bad, which is Nicholas Flamel, who at the time of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is said to be over 600 years old during the film. You know, I feel like you guys, your children have like 600-year-old souls, okay? It's like they're doing their jobs, their spiritual jobs out here too, okay? They're bringing down the karma on people too, okay? It says, but you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one remembers to turn on the light, okay? And I feel like the light is on within your children, okay? You just got to watch out for these crocodiles, okay? Because the song Crocodile came on. He says, you said you be my friend into the bitter end. You said you something, something. And then he's like, you're just a crocodile, okay? So like, you know, your children are going to brush up against, you know, the nastiest, lowest, like swampiest type of energies, okay? But they're going to be able to handle themselves, okay? But sometimes they might need you as backup. So that's why Spirit's saying be very involved in their life, okay? Even when they go off to college, be very involved, especially when they go off to college, okay? It says, Gilderoy Lockhart, the defense against the dark arts teacher during Harry's second year at Hogwarts, is famous for his many astonishing achievements, though they're not actually his, okay? This could also be someone, you know, who is very popular, okay? This person seems like they're very popular in the community, you know, or very popular with the children. But I feel like Spirit's just kind of repeating themselves over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out, okay? I hope that you guys just, you know, take heed of the warnings that Spirit has given here. And I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later.